Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the Darmanitan Pokemon Spotlight. Really excited about this Pokemon because I love this mon. You just click Flare Bits with it, really. It's sheer force, so it's boosted, and it just does damage. Now, as for its place in the tier, the most common set would probably be Choice Scarf, and even then, again, Darmanitan is like a tank. It's not a tank as in it takes hits and dishes them out. No, it's a tank as in like, if this mon was on the middle of the street, it'd be like a tank versus you. Right? This mon just takes things out. That's what I mean, because Darmanitan's Choice Scarf, Choice Band even, like it doesn't need a boosting item to 2-hit KO a Powdon, which is completely ridiculous. But then again, it does have 140 base attack with a really strong move that's also powered by its ability, Sheer Force. Now, a few drawbacks. While it does hit incredibly hard, has ridiculously low defenses, not ridiculously, but has really low defenses, and being weak to Stealth Rock, plus its best move also, you're taking damage from it, you're taking recoil. It's really easy to wear this mon down. As for the Choice Scarf sets, it doesn't outspeed common Scarfers in the tier. Hydreigon come to mind, Lottie, Infernape. As for Choice Band sets, I'd rather use Infernape, which has access to a strong close combat, so a nice secondary stat, as well as Banded Entei, which can extreme speed. So a few drawbacks on this Pokemon, but it'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can just click Flare Bits and get some KOs. I was actually testing out another team with a Choice Band. This is by Toki, by the way, or Taki, but we have Choice Scarf Darmanitan, Z, Hydreigon for Sylveon, then we have Choice Band Metagross for Pursuit, Mega Manectric, Lottie Recover, Leftovers Lottie, and I actually like this set, and because it's a grid Manectric answer, but also checks life score, and then we have Defensive Swampert. So I was testing out Choice Band team, and it originally had Torkoal, but you can't use Torkoal because Drought. Well, you can use Torkoal, but you can't use Drought because Drought is banned in the tier. So unfortunately, that did not work out for me. Like with Rocks up, for example, in this game, if I get up my Rocks, Darmanitan kind of 2-hit KOs every mon on his team. That's what I'm seeing anyway. Gotta be careful. So I'm thinking Scarf Hydreigon plus regular Arrow. Really Swampert. If he leads Hippo, we can trade Rocks. If he goes for Toxic, I'm actually going to double out into Manectric. I know that's a really odd play, but I want to keep the offensive pressure off of Mantine. And if it's Spadef Hippo with Rocks up, Darmanitan should 2-hit KO it. Basically, keep Rocks up, let Darmanitan click Scarf Flare Blitz, and hopefully pick up a 2-hit KO. So he's Hippo. I'm actually going to Scald first as opposed to going for Rocks, because if he does have Toxic, I want to weaken him, and he seems to be fully Fizz Def. So goes for Rocks himself. Doesn't have a recovery item. I see that. I'm going to go for Rocks on my own. What the hell? Why does it do so much damage to Hippo? If he recovers, he'll bring a Manectric after. Like, wait. Okay. Nah, actually, Scald is just the best play. I don't have to predict Mantine. Mainly, if I get rid of Hippo, then... Or even Hydreigon, I don't mind weakening you for Darmanitan. Is that thing Assault Vest? It took like 2 damage. I'll live even one, because I do have Banded Bullet Punch, which takes care of this, and Lottie doesn't have Healing Wish. I'll live one Draco is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so we get up Rocks, which is really nice. I'll go hard Hydreigon right here. As he goes for another Dark Pulse. That has to be Specs, right? Scarf, I guess it could be Scarf. Nah, that's a Downpour. I guess you could go Scizor, but I'm really worried about... I'm not actually worried about Manectric coming in. This thing being weakened is amazing for Darmanitan. I would just Dark Pulse herself. Doesn't have a Dark Resist. Outside of the Pokemon that was actually out in the field, and Scizor doesn't appreciate the Dark Pulse in its own right. So a Banded Bullet Punch would be the only thing that would take me out. So I'll go Swampert right here. As he goes right for that Bullet Punch, that actually looks to be banded because it did 16, and I believe that is banded range. Now, I'll Roar. I wasn't trying to catch Hydreigon, but now it's in range of HP Ice, which is really nice. I was trying to keep Mantine out, but I get him Mag, which is really cool because I can Earthquake. So expecting him to obviously expect my Earthquake, I'm going to go for Roar again. He could have HP Grass. I don't think HP Grass makes a lot of sense though on his team, just because you want to get rid of opposing Scizor since you do have an Aerodactyl. Now Manectric comes out. Could be a Toxic variant. I want to keep my Hydreigon alive even though it's really low. Yeah, we can just go out into our Manectric right here. And honestly, because Hippo took so much, I don't see a reason not to Volt Switch. Like, Hippo took so much that I think that HP Ice is going to do 40 to him. I honestly think HP Ice is going to do 40. If Scald did that ridiculous number, and this Hippo has no leftover, so it's probably fully Fizz Def. I believe HP Ice might actually knock him out, just based on the Scald. That's why I didn't bother predicting there. And Mantine now dies to Flare Blitz from Darmanitan, which is really nice. Doubles out to Arrow. Solid mid-ground play. Ah, nice, nice. Nice damage. Okay, so Flare Blitz is looking super good, guys. Flare Blitz is looking super good. We'll go Lottie. Did he pursue? Oh, that boy pursued. A very, very solid play on his part, for sure. But you know what? I could do the exact same thing, and I think I am going to. Because while it does get in Hippo, I mean, Meteor Mash kind of does the exact same thing because it denies every switch in my opponent can make. Let me go for it. Like Mag, if it's Specs, it'll do a lot of damage to me, but it'll be 2-hit KO'd. So, and that isn't necessarily like. Again, Flare Blitz is. It's not. Is that a Violet? What the hell? It took nothing. I might be trapped. I am trapped. HP Fire over Thunderbolt, which does more. That Flare Blitz from Darmanitan about to hurt, man. Ooh, it's time. Young Darman. I gotta really be careful about his Dragon though. It actually kind of beats me with just one attack. Like it actually kind of beats me by just clicking Draco Meteor, especially if it's Scarf. But let's see. Ideally, that Scarf. I don't know. That was doing a lot. Hidden Power did decent check. That's not Specs damage. It would have done more. I think it's Specs Hydreigon. How much did it do to my own Hydreigon? It did 27. I don't know if that's Specs. I don't think that's actually Specs damage. But this Flare Blitz is going to 2-hit KO something. Or at least start getting its kills. So, 1. Get rid of Mag. Nice. Hippo's going to go down 2 if he goes up to that. Hydreigon might come out and he might go for Dark Pulse, I want to think. Oh, he just goes Hippo, so he's going to give me Hippo. Darmanitan going to get another KO. I like it, I like it. Give me that one. I'll take it. He was Rocky Helmet too. So we take Hippo, we take Mag. Scizor is a problem if it's banded again. If he goes Hydreigon, I have to stay in. If he goes Aerodactyl, I'm staying in too because I knock out Arrow. And I definitely, like, if it's Scarf Hydreigon, which I'm not 100% sure on the damage because 27 looks like a little bit low. It honestly does look low. I gotta be careful too because I can lose to Mantine. I should just pursued it. I should have Volt Switched, honestly, though. Yeah, I should have Volt Switched that. Because even with the Sand Def boost, I would have put Arrow in range of Bullet Punch always, or even Rocks. I could have even clicked Pursuit because my thing was at full. So it goes at Dragon. Now, assuming this is Scarf, he did 40% to Swampert, though. Like, 40% is a lot. Unless it's just high roll. If it's modest Scarf, I outspeed it. Because, yeah. Nice! Good B! Let's go! That's my boy, young Darmanitan. Is it over? You have a Scizor. Hey! Look at Darmanitan! Could have to be like some sort of modest Scarf Hydreigon or Spec. I don't know. I don't feel like Haugen. But look at Darmanitan. Put it in work in the first game. That's what I like to see. Not even bad. Okay. Okay. Wasn't perfectly played by me, but you know it is what it is. Oh, this is the... I'll show you guys team. Anyway. Alex. This one has Sunny D, PokeaimMD, Darmanitan. So, Sunny D. At least the power of the sun. You know, for real. We have Sunny Day, Darmanitan with PokeaimMD. So that gives you +1 speed. And you can actually attack. It also makes your Flare Blitz incredibly strong. We have Defensive Silent Toe, which has Water Absorb, which is the only thing it has over Swampert, really. Lightning Rod Sceptile. So we have like a Water immunity, and we have an immunity to Electric, and we have an immunity to Psychic, and yeah, you know. And then we have Scizor plus Keys. No ground immunity, which is a little bit because we have we have a pretty big Gliscor weakness. I'm not gonna lie, Gliscor is actually a pretty big threat, but it's okay. It's okay. Alex, I like the team. I like the way it looked. This Darmanitan obviously caught my eye, man. And this Darmanitan obviously caught my eye. Look at this thing. Beautiful. I could bluff Scarf the entire time too. And then at the end game, Z Sunny Day. Hopefully that wins me the game. Get my +1 speed. And then just start sun boosted Flare Blitzing everybody. Or if I even want to, I can go for an Inferno Overdrive with Darmanitan and pick up a KO. I'm still not sure like how I feel about like last moves on Muck, for example. Like I think Fire Punch would be a little bit better. Yeah, I think Fire Punch would be a little bit better than Shadow Sneak. Let me just stop. Because Scissors are a problem. Like, I have to offensive Scissors are a problem, and it sets up for free on... Well, Keys not really, because I can Thunder Wave it. I guess, but then Seismitoad can't burn it. So, yeah, I think that's a little bit better in the long run. We do have a resistance to Gliscor, but like it doesn't beat it 1v1. Sceptile needs prior damage and then has to hit the Leaf Storm after to knock out Gliscor. Like if Gliscor switches in on Dragon Pulse, it'll go down to Leaf Storm after, but that's something I need from it. So Ice Punch is also an option on Muck, but because Gliscor does have Roost, obviously it doesn't care about that. The double Steel Core is interesting though, and then offensive U-turn Scizor. Huh. I just like this. This is the thing that caught my eye. So I guess we'll just pause it, guys, until... Oh, never mind. Alright, so SD Scizor automatically, I see Arrow, I see this. I see opportunities for it. I definitely see opportunities for Darmanitan as well. Mainly because of what my opponent actually has. Infernape is a great lead on my opponent's part. I'm going to lead Darmanitan, though. Leads Arrow, which is another great lead on my opponent's part for sure. We're going to go hard Seismitoad. This is a regular Arrow, actually, now that I think about it, because he has Sharpedo. I think he'd Rocks first. I want to bluff the Choice Band. Okay, that did like 4, so I don't know if that bluffs anything, but... Seismitoad is the... I could go Mega Sceptile and Leaf Storm, but Seismitoad is the one that denies Scizor coming in after. So it'll taunt me. Has Ice Fang. Doesn't matter if he freezes me. Scalds. Good damage. Get a burn as well. I might as well try to go for Stealth Rock. Since he'll go down to burn anyway. So nice. So we get up our rocks. That's really cool. Everything weakening Infernape is really nice. Mega Sharpedo is definitely a threat though. The keys come out. And we're going to click Flare Blitz and pick up our KO. On top of that, he actually ends up missing the Thunder Wave. Great. So we get rid of the keys. Nice. This is really, really, really looking good for Sceptile here. If Sharpedo wants to come out, I'm definitely going for Inferno Overdrive. Just because it does a lot of damage. Same thing if Infernape comes out. Banded. Oh, just Life Orb. I should be able to eat one. Even if he goes Infernape after. Because I want to defog the hazards. But even if he goes Infernape after, like, this is my only play. Again, I don't have an answer for that switching. But at least Darmanitan got a very important KO right there. So even though I'm going to take a ton right here, it's in my best interest to go for the hidden power right there. Nice, knocking him out. Depending on the set on Infernape, it could be over, but I'm going to attempt to go keys and see what we can do. Just U-turns. So this is interesting because he doesn't actually knock me out with anything from Sharpedo. And if I Dazzle and Gleam, I'll knock him out. But I'm pretty sure that's Scarf Verdict, so I actually wish I had Shadow Sneak. But if he goes Lottie, we're going to go for Defog first, get rid of those hazards, and then we're going to attempt to get some up versus him. Because Lottie isn't really a factor when I'm max Spadef. Of course, I'm really worried about Infernape clicking close combat, but with spikes up, SD Scizor can win the game. Just defog right here. Nice, nice, nice. Calm Mind's up, that's whatever. Hit him with T-Wave, nice, not a problem now. Have Scizor's U-turn. Calm Mind up all you want. I'll get up all my hazards for Infernape. Get them all up. I don't know what's the point of this, like. I'll go Sceptile to force the KO. Then we go Scizor, which should be faster. Actually, wait. Crap. I don't think Scizor. I don't know if Scizor's faster, but you would Z. You would have. Well, he would have Z'd right there. Actually, yes, Scizor's faster. Nice. Nice, 186. Okay. What was I thinking? A Gardevoir and Clefairy. Yeah, but Clefable is like dumb low compared to this mon, so that's okay. As long as Muck is alive, I shouldn't lose to Shark. As long as Muck plus, basically, because Muck doesn't die to anything from Shark and I can Poison Jab. So he can go for his Calm Minds if he wants to. Doesn't make a difference. I'm just trying to weaken him for U-turn after all. Just kill me, dude. Can you KO me? Eventually I'll get a... Nice, thank you. Alright, so this should pick up a KO here. Yeah. That's what I was saying, like, at the end of the day, I don't think it really mattered what ended up happening there, but depending on what he goes out into, I actually should have went Muck first. No. Keeping this alive is better. What was the point of, I guess, to get your hit off, maybe? Earthquake, and then we can SD up with, that did absolutely nothing, and I get a crit. And that crit's really unfortunate for him because that means if it's Scarf Ape, he actually can't knock me out with close combat, and I could just go for the Scald. Yeah, so that crit was actually pretty important. I would have been able to take 2 crunches and knock out Sharpedo, and Ape would have had to lock itself into close combat anyway, I feel, because I don't think a fire move would have been enough. I don't know why I was typing GG, but cool, we won that one. Darmanitan, I mean, it did some work. Getting rid of Klefki was really important as well. So Zephyr has his team. I didn't get to use the Fire Items on Nidato. We might come back to it. We have Choice Scarf Darmanitan with Life Orb Nidoking, Cotton Guard, Offensive Altaria, with Stealth Rack, HP Gas Alert, Nihilego, Defog Scizor, and like this Wish Protect Blissey. Not quite sure how I feel about I feel like Facade is better, but I have Heal Bell, so interesting Blissey balance, I want to call it. But yeah, like I don't know, like in that last game, for example, the reason I played the game, I don't know why, like I mind blanked for a second. I thought I had 0 speed, which makes no sense either way. If I had 0 speed on Scizor, like I should still be able to outspeed, because I think I was thinking about like base 100 Gardevoir versus or maybe no, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about Victini at -1, which is like 230 something. So this guy's poor name, he doesn't like Mons. It's Swampert plus Arcanine, 3 amazing switch-ins. Learn Nihilego is going to be amazing in this, because if he actually leads off with Swampert, I get off a beautiful HP Grass early, and I get up my rocks. Nice. Nice Scout. Nice. Let me get my Young Rocks and then dunk on him with my Nidoking. I can actually afford to stay in here too, because he's definitely going back to Swampert, and I have Focus Sash, so it's not like... That was a really good scout on my opponent's part. Beautiful. So we can go Scizor here, because I wake up guaranteed next turn. Could go for HP Fire if he had it, I suppose. He might go Arcanine now. Opts to stay in. Alright, I'm in. So, like, I'm literally in. Should I Earth Power? Yeah. I don't want Swampert coming in for free. Though Celebi is definitely something my opponent could bring in right now. You don't do any damage to me. Oh, beautiful damage. Would you go Swampert here? He could go Swampert, I suppose. But Among Us going down is amazing. Alright, so Scizor comes out. This is Bandit. I don't actually switch in too well to him. But we'll go Scizor of our own, just in case he decides to Bullet Punch. As he does, I can't tell. That's Life Orb. Ooh. Either way, it gives me a nice U-turn. This has burnt all 3 turns of sleep, I just want everybody to know. So basically it's guaranteed that I wake up here, and I'm just trying to keep up the offensive pressure on Swampert. With Sludge Bomb to put him in range of Nidoking, which just pretty much gets a KO right now as we speak. Nice Swampert. Getting rid of you is nice. I'm gonna do it. Even though this mon is amazing in this game, like it was definitely worth me going for this. I don't mind Celebi coming in, especially because I don't think his actually has a fire move. Even though he does have Altaria plus Arcanine. No, I don't think you have a fire move, bro. I really don't. God, honestly, I'm positive you're switching out right here. Like, I think this is Z-Nast, especially because you have HP Fire on Amoonguss plus Arcanine. I think these are your Fire Mons. Z Grounding would be like the only thing that actually could knock me out, I suppose. But then I get to go Darmanitan anyway and pick up a KO with U-turn. Or potential KO with U-turn. Also, the fact that Scizor took all the damage it needed to, it basically goes down to any hit from Nidoking. So, and Celebi goes down to Flamethrower, which I can spam, kind of. So like I said, Z Grounding might will knock me out. Plus 2 Earth Power will not. Plus 2 Shatter Psyche will not. Bloom Doom will not. So it has to be Earth Power. But I don't... Let's see. It is Earth Power. Nice. You go Darm though and just click U-turn. Scizor's job in that game. I detect Altaria. That was actually poorly played on my part, I think. But with Toxic, we should be okay versus Altaria. I should have sacked Nihilego. But I like the fact that it's sleeping because that means that Amoonguss essentially does nothing. Like, I really like the fact that it's sleeping. I also think he's defensive Arcanine. What are you thinking about? But as long as I keep offensive pressure with Nidoking, basically don't let Altaria Mega Evolve. People are actually running Tectonic Embrace Celebi, wow. Where's that KO in this tier? Fire types, but like... I guess plus 2 always KO Scizor, so that's a big one. And Cobalion, okay. Those are big ones, yeah. That makes sense. It didn't work when I used it. I had a Blissey too. I just didn't want to give Swampert free switchings. Because I like my 1% Nihilego. Alright, so we'll go for Flamethrower here. This will knock out Amoonguss. It also denies Scizor, Swampert. I've gone for Earth Power like 3 times and I haven't shown Flamethrower. Well, Sludge does the exact same thing. Yeah, so get rid of Amoonguss, which is amazing for Altaria, especially because I'm a Dragon Dance Cotton Guard set. That's really nice. Don't have to worry about him using Spore again. Celebi comes out. I have a Blissey. Okay. I have Toxic. What are you planning on doing to me? I don't want to review Heal Bell yet though. I might go for Psychic here. Look how fat this Blissey is. Nice. Nice. Nice big damage. Didn't realize what type of Altaria was, like max defense. Depending on the set, it could just beat me. If it's Heal Bell, it wins. If it's Heal Bell, it wins. Thankfully, it's Defog. So you should go... I didn't think he should go Scizor, but he does go Scizor. We're gonna go Darmanitan. I haven't burnt any turns of sleep. I just realized that. I'm gonna have to try to win the game with Altaria. Yeah, my Blissey not having Seismic Toss is a little bit annoying because I would have been able to hit at least Scizor coming in, but I don't want him to Aurora or Toxic on Swampert, so I'm gonna try and win the game with Altaria. Opts for rocks over everything else, which is interesting. Alright, so we get rid of that. I'm assuming rocks means that Scizor kills every mon on my team. Okay, so Dragon Dance up. First off, get a little bit of boost. Should actually make myself faster than you, that'd be smart. I guess Scizor just kills everything now, huh? Yeah. Damn. Yep, good game. On for it. That one's over. Didn't Didn't realize my Blissey had no attacks. Though I don't know how much it would have mattered. But Raging Guide is like... What could I have done differently? Well, not sacking my Scizor for 1 to Celebi would have been... I don't know how much it would have actually done in the long run. Because this wouldn't have beaten his... If his Scizor was Life Orb, no Roost, then maybe... He still would have went for Super... What are my EVs? He still would have Super Powered me and broke me back. I thought my... I mixed up with my Heligo. The sleep turns on it. I mixed it up with the first time that I switched out. Because I thought I had broken all 3. That way I can at least go for Rock Snare and pressure him. But once I realized that I didn't, and then my defog was gone, I had to hope that he forgot. This is a really interesting team too, because same thing with Darmanitan. We have like Pursuit plus Darm. And this is one of the big things, like you saw in that game. I couldn't beat Scizor at the end because, I forfeited because since Stealth Rock were up, Darmanitan basically died to itself. He still had Arcanine in the back, which more than likely had Intimidate. I never got to see it. I don't think it was actually Rocky Helmet though, because what is this? I don't think it was actually Rocky Helmet because he never brought it in Darm, even though I brought in like Darm like once. He always went Swampert. But this is interesting type of team. Z, Starmie, Scarf Darmanitan. We have nice Pursuit right here. You turn to keep momentum. Pursuit Fire Blast, so we can lure Scizor, which is pretty cool because this thing is pretty weak to it. Honestly, even this thing isn't really an answer. But I guess Z, Hydro Pump will actually blow back an offensive Scizor anyway. And we don't have to risk missing Hydro Pump, so that's pretty good. Oh, we got this dude again. I'm gonna honestly leave Absol, dude. And just Mega Evolve and Knockoff. I don't want him getting up rocks, which is why I'm doing this. Those keys, which is interesting. I might go for a Spike here, but I'd rather get up my rocks if anything. And then we'll just go for Scalds. Keys being gone is really cool. Maybe he can give me a layer for myself. I'd like that. Nice. I appreciate that layer, bro. Alright, so Fire Blast Oko's you. Never mind. Don't Dazzling Gleam. Great. Sick. I do have Defog, but... Thunder Wave is going to be nice for Lottie. That sucks. That really does suck. I basically would have gotten away with a Spike. Now he can get up his third layer. Like, I can still defog, which is no big deal. Like, honestly, is no big deal. And rocks are going to be nice for Arrow as well. And, you know, Seismitoad in general is really nice versus him. But it's just a little annoying. Just a little bit. Alright, so we get rid of Arrow there. But then, basically, I wanted my hatches up as well for him, which I think is pretty important. Half the Toxic here. Nice. Alright, Starmie. Your job is good for Scizor because you beat Scizor. If you G Dracos, that's fine. I think you go for Psyshock first. Or Calm Mind like he did. So like if I had Rapid Spin right here, I'd be able to punish this play. We'll just Ice Beam to put him in range of Darmanitan. Goes for Devastating Drake there. So maybe I might be able to defog because I'm pretty sure I'll have a +2 hit. Unless it's Thunderbolt. Don't have Thunderbolt. Don't have Thunderbolt. Yes. Nice. So, like, I basically keeping my Darmanitan alive for his, for that mon is really good, but at the same time, he can just click close combat versus me, so it's like, it's not the best right now. I gotta go for Skull Burn. I think I actually have to go for Skull Burn here. Especially because this is a Spadef Toad, yeah. So if I get this burn, we can do something here. No burn. Man, dude, if I just hit that Fire Blast, I keep up the hazards and Absol would go in. Ah. I'll live this crunch, but still. It's the principle. I didn't realize how well I took that. I would have actually just went hard to the door. But go Darm. Darm gets to click Flare Blitz. Maybe, depending on what he does. Oh, big old Darmanitan. That's what I like to see. Give him that big damage. So depending on the Scizor, if it's actually Bandit Scizor, I think I win. Because I has D up here. Obviously, Infernape is always gone. But like I said, I don't remember if it was Bandit Scizor from last time or Life Orb. Which is why I want to be out of range of a Sewer Power. Which I am. I also 2-hit KO his Scizor at this point. Yeah, so if he's offensive SD, like Life Orb, which makes sense with this, I don't remember based on the other one. I think, is this, wait, what? What? I showed my attacks, dude. If you had Sewer Power, you should have went for it there, man. He just gave up. I mean, I still won, and because big old Darm has that base, what is it, 110? 105? Yeah, 105 HP stat. So he eats the Scarf Stone Edge, puts Infernape in range. Woo, big old Darm coming through for Scizor. That's what I like to see. Nice fat HP coming through, even with my crappy defensive stats. And let's use Pillowchrome's team. I actually like Pillowchrome's team a lot because it has a sub belly drum Darmanitan with Salic Berry. Let's see if we can get this thing to work. I'll be very happy if we can get this thing to work. We have Defog, Rotomo. Look at these intricate EV spreads with Scarf Lottie with Healing Wish. Toxic Hippo with Specs Primarina, and then we have PokeaimMD plus Tailwind Crobat. So that'll be a lot of fun. This will be a lot of fun. Again, I'm gonna try and get like a belly drum sweep with Darmanitan. I think that'd be super cool if we can get some sort of belly drum sweep going on. Ideally, you fight like a fatter team, but like not one that has like Alamola or something, but like a fatter team. Actually, at +6, I don't think Alamola is a factor. Is it? I'm actually curious. Let me slash calc this because like I'm really okay. This isn't a bad matchup. This is not a bad matchup at all for it. All right, what's the best way I can ensure this? I want to do this so badly, man. Okay, so at Mega Aerodactyl, Volcanion. Double Defog. No. Primarina leads up well versus everything outside of Gengar. Which if he goes for Sludge Wave, I have a Powdon for. If he leads Empoleon, that's why, like, if he leads Empoleon, I have Spit F Rotom. Primarina is my best lead. Leads off with said Gengar. This gives me a Powdon. I also get to break. I don't break any potential sashes, but I'll live the next hit as well. Get up our rocks here. I'm actually really weak to Channel Alert. Assuming he gets the same roll, no Spit F drop, nice. So Earthquake actually knocks out Gengar, and Rocks Up are really nice for pressuring Crook, which I am fast with them as well. I'm gonna go for another Slack Off. I need to make sure I can take on Pokemon like Channel Alert. I think that's Specscar. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well, having Scarf Lottie also helps me check Channel Alert, so we'll go for Earthquake here. Because the only thing he could bring in is like a Flame Orb Heracross. And if he gives me, it is Focus Sash, wow. So you're gonna go for Destiny Bond here? Yeah, sorry buddy, that doesn't work that way. Destiny Bond does not stack, so we actually end up getting rid of Gengar. Goes hard in Empoleon. Are you on a balloon? No, just Shuka. Best answer. I mean, no Primarina switches now. Oof, I want Darmanitan to win so badly, bro. So badly do I want Darmanitan to win. If I Volt Switch and he stays in, I go Primarina. If he's Scarf, he can't kill me. If he's Specs, he'll switch out into Aggron. Rocks Up are actually better for me, right? I think so. I mean, I'm getting up my rocks for him. Okay, I think I found my way to do this. So we'll get up our rocks here, right? Go Primarine and just literally click Hydro Pump and pretty much actually I don't even have to click Hydro Pump, I can just click Scald. If he stays in, he'll take 10 million. I also took 10 million, keep that in mind. But we get rid of another Psy Shocker is also another way I can win this game. You can also go for knockoff. So goes Empoleon, which is interesting because what? Where you defog away your own rocks to keep the 1% Gengar? Come on, I want Darmanitan to win this in the late game. Okay, we can Volt Switch out into Volt Switch out into Lottie. No. If he Volt Switch, we go Hippo. Yeah, we go Hippo if we Volt Switch. Because Gengar goes down. I gotta try and win this with Darmanitan, man. Like, this is the late game. This is the end game I need to win with Darm. I'm gonna Belly Drum if he goes Heracross. I don't know why he sat Gengar there. But I'm gonna Belly Drum if he goes Heracross. I gotta be careful also not to lose to... I gotta be careful not to lose to Crocodile, which is why I'm keeping Hippo alive. Nice. I mean, Supersonic Sky Strike literally picks up a KO. So this is gonna die. No, it did not. Wow. It's leftovers though. Alright, let's just win the game with Darmanitan then. So I'm not able to Belly Drum, but I am gonna win the game right here with this this dude in the long run. I'll sub up just in case. I also just wasted Tailwind turns, but I mean Psyshock sweeps through him, which is why I was thinking he might actually notice that, but he doesn't switch out, and Scarf Psyshock wins the game. So I mean, even though Darmanitan's gonna start picking up some KOs, and if he gives me Chandelure, actually it doesn't even matter what play he makes right here. I click sub and I get my Salac Berry and I win the game. And if he goes Chandelure right now, I click Rock Slide. If he doubles out the Heracross, it doesn't matter. So I mean, like Darmanitan is able to sweep under Tailwind, but it wasn't the way I wanted to sweep with Darmanitan, man. And this was like the opportunity to Belly Drum. Like I wanted to get in Darmanitan versus Heracross and go over Belly Drum as he goes hard Chandelure. It looks like my HP stat was wrong too. Whatever. My boy Young Darmanitan coming through at the end. Like it's a really cool Pokemon. Choke will obviously use this model. I'm actually looking for another one. I want to try and get one more with this. Let me IO next. I want to try and do something with it one more time. Like I mean, it did damage at the end. Obviously, it won because of Tailwind. But I wanted to see it. Oh no, my HP stat is wrong. I wanted to see it put in so much work. I wanted to see a +6 Darmanitan. Oh, okay. Can we even beat Quagsire? Like +6 Darmanitan can beat everything else. Maybe not Mega Slowbro, but it can't beat Quagsire. I don't think. I'm leading Lottie and I'm literally tricking. He could actually go hard Slowbro, but I am tricking. But he's not even a threat. Yes, it is. It does go hard Slowbro. Okay, just to see how he would react to this. Okay, so he could actually, like, I lose to this because he can just Scald here and knock me out, and I Toxic, and then he's just gonna Heal Bell later with Blissey. So that's not the problem, or that's like I don't beat this necessarily. I can't beat Quagsire because of if you didn't have Quagsire. Can't even like Volt Switch because he can go. He's just gonna go Blissey right now and Healing Wish. I missed on top of that. That did nothing. I'll Volt Switch here. That did also nothing. Yo, that did 4. This dude maxed but Def Calm Mine. Rotom. Blissey. You know what? I can't even flinch him to death because of Quagsire's ability. Yeah, I can't beat this dude. only option would be to trick Blissey in that. And then, yeah, even Z, I can't break the Quag, just with Blissey being alive. Maybe Crobat? Okay, I'll play this Mons' boring guy again. And see if I could do something with this. With this Darmanitan. That'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so because I do have good answers to Celebi in Crobat, Darmanitan, and Lottie, Darmanitan obviously bluffing the Scarf, I'm gonna lead Hippo and attempt to Toxic that Altaria immediately. Or excuse me, well, maybe Altaria, but like more so this. Use Altaria. I'm a double scouting for the Toxic. Just goes for Hyper Voice, no big deal. U-turn here. Like, what is your next play? It's Hyper Voice Defog. Can you actually touch me, or I'll Toxic here because I'm not gonna take much from that. All right, great. So getting a Toxic off on Altaria is amazing because that guarantees like +6 Darmanitan, knocks it out with Rock Slide. Shout out to Benge. Yeah, I really wasn't worried about whatever switch he made. So, get him my rocks right here. Go for Earthquake as he U-turns. It's Life Orb, awesome. I'm remembering things now. Any damage on that is nice. I gotta damage the Swampert though. Go Lottie and drop a Draco. I think double that to Crobat. As he goes Altaria. Great, so what? It's not over, dude. Let me use Darmanitan. I'm trying to use Darmanitan one more time. I mean, I guess Z technically like smacked him and he hated rocks. Like he hates switching into this. I have no idea what type of Arcanine that is because he's not bringing in ever on these checks. But then again, with rocks, even a Rocky Helmet Arcanine doesn't appreciate coming in. And my game plan that game was to either weaken Swampert or at least Toxic it. Because I'm pretty sure +6 Fire Punch does at least 60% of Swampert. At minimum 60%. At minimum. Hopefully we don't get another stall game, but I feel like I can't break through with Darmanitan. Because I'm positive like this does at least... It probably does a ton more, but yeah, look at that. 64 to 76%. Like I said, at least 60%. Like I knew it. So I only need a little bit of damage off on Swampert. So Toxic and maybe one Earthquake from Hippo would do enough because Swampert doesn't have recovery. He didn't have Healing Wish on that team. But we're still gonna try one more. There's one more. I like Darmanitan. You guys know you should know by now I like Darmanitan. Shovel likes Darmanitan. Shovel my boy, I like Darmanitan. I don't like it because my boy like it, but I like they get hit with all of that. You can't tell me that wasn't clean back in the day. Okay. Multiple priority moves and I'm on that's faster. Have fun yourself, my dude. Let's see. Crobat, I choose you. Go for turn. Go Primarina. Wow, you hate this Pokemon. Holy crap. Like Scald. I just clicked Scald right here. Spec Scald knocks out any variant in the Gliscor. I don't care what it is. I don't want to get any Brock. This is definitely his Rocker, unless it's Metagross, but I'm pretty sure Metagross is AV, or even Bandit. Yeah, so, like I said, he absolutely hit this Pokemon. I am glad it is gone. Metagross comes out. I have a Defogging Rotom, which literally clicks Will-O-Wisp, so it doesn't care. Unfortunately, misses Meteor Mash. And we are able to Will-O-Wisp the Hydreigon, which is really cool. So, a Volt Switch because I'm Spadef Rotom, so I don't care what he does, and he doesn't have a ground type. If he brings in Magneton, I get on my rocks as well, which is pretty cool. As long as I keep Lottie decently healthy as well as Rotom, I'm good versus +6 Azu. So I'll definitely get on my rocks right now. This comes out. Probably going to go for Spore. Primarina looks pretty expendable, even though obviously Hydreigon is a problem. Just goes right for Mach Punch. That literally gives me Crobat, so it's not like it's a big deal. Blast. Yeah. Getting my crow back. Click that Brave Bird. Actually gonna U-turn here. Yeah, I'm gonna U-turn. Because because Rotom can come in on Spore if you want to go for that. Yeah. And if he wants to go for this, like I said, Azu is a problem, but I can always Healing Wish my Rotom back if it becomes a problem as well. Getting Crobat. Go for U-turn as he goes Mag. Bring in Darmanitan. Sub up. Oh, I get my Salac Berry too, which is amazing. So I'm actually faster than this guy. And like he has ways to revenge kill me, but it's not nice. He gives me the Magneton, which is weird because Breloom dies to rocks as well. I don't know why he did that. I think he didn't expect it to die to rocks. But this is also pretty cool because if this is oh, it's Scarf. Unfortunate. I'll say this is really cool because if that's not Scarf, then it puts in a lot of work versus him anyway. Can I Healing Wish this thing back and become a problem? There's no point. I'll go for the Tailwind here first. I think he's just going to go for the flinch. But Tailwind helps my... well, Tailwind 1 helps. 2, he doesn't switch into Hippo well. That's Bandit too. Shout out to the Tailwind. I'm actually slower than Metagross still. That's really nice. But look at his Psyshock switchings or even his Draco switchings. Or even really his Crobat switchings. Truthfully speaking. 1. You should drop a Draco here. Yo, like the one way I can lose this, like literally the one way I can lose this game was him critting me there, I think. It depends on if I actually hit Leaf Storm versus Azu, but I think that was the one way I could lose that game. It's basically I roosted and I went for my Z move versus Azu, or I went for Tailwind rather. Oh well. At least I landed the Leaf Storm, so I ended up winning. Good game, dude. So sub Darmanitan did a little bit there, got rid of Magneton and whatnot. I didn't get a Belly Drum Sleeve, which is what I was going for, but I do hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.